Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched my last video yet, you might want to go watch that one. I talk about how we are listing our house and moving in with my mom temporarily, so if you want to hear all about that, you can go check out that video. But this one is just going to be me going around each room in our house and showing you what little things I'm going to be doing to get it ready to list, like just little things that I've needed to fix up that I haven't done yet that I should probably do before we list the house. And you guys can let me know if any of the stuff that I think I need to do, like maybe I really don't need to do, I don't know. We've never sold a house before, and this house was in a lot worse shape when we bought it, so it kind of makes me think like why do I even bother, because it looks a lot better now than it did before. But at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, maybe we should just fix up the couple little things and, you know, make it look as good as we can. So yeah, my house is not all picked up, so you're gonna see a very lived-in house. But I just wanted to get this video up first, and then I'm gonna jump into like decluttering videos and stuff like that, because we're going to be getting rid of a lot. We're getting maybe 2 storage units. I talked about this in my other video, but a storage unit, I think, for all of Greg's stuff, because he has a lot of like collectible stuff that he's holding on to. Then maybe 1 other unit for stuff that we want to bring with us when we eventually move, you know, to a different state. But to my mom's house, we're not really bringing much at all, so we're going to be getting rid of a lot. But anyway, I don't know why they're counting down in the other room, but I'm going to start out with the kitchen, and I'm just going to go room by room and show you guys what I think I need to do, and you can let me know if you have any input on that. Okay, so in the kitchen, the only things I think I need to do are fix up, I don't know if you can see this, that right there is an old patch, is an old spot on the ceiling where a lamp used to be connected there. Like it was a hanging lamp. It went from like it was connected here and then it was like hooked on the ceiling over here, but we took that down and put in a ceiling fan, and I never finished patching up the ceiling, so I'm going to paint that, make that look a little less noticeable. What, buddy boy? I also have some wall fixing up to do here. Like back here is like our dish dry area, so there's always like pots and pans kind of like leaning up against the wall, so it got all scuffed. So I'm just gonna put some, like a fresh coat of paint over that, and a little bit over here, I guess, to touch that up. We still have the paint. Oh, and also that is where we had a paper towel holder at one point that fell out. So I'll fix that. And then also we had a paper towel holder here too, and it fell out of there too. I think the one we had was just like a really bad design, because it was just only screwed into the wall on one side of it, and the other side was not attached, and it just kept falling out of the wall. So I'll fix up that. And I think that's it for the kitchen. I'm going to clean the air conditioner vent just because I want that to look clean. Like, I want people to come in the house and think that it's clean, which it is pretty clean. You guys know how I am. But yeah, and I'll probably make sure I clean the door track here, which is not bad because we haven't been really like going in and out all the time to play or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the kitchen, just those couple of things. The hallway, there's not really much to do. The only thing I hate looking at is this, but I'm really not sure what to do with this. I could maybe put some spackle over it, but if I try to paint that, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even bother with that. I don't have a paint color that would match this, so I'd have to paint like the entire door. Do I really want to do that? No. All right, in the bathroom, a couple things. I have this here, which is from, what was that from? No, it wasn't from the doorknob. Oh, it was I don't know, it was just a little bit of paint that was chipping at one point, and then Noah kept like peeling it off, and it got really big. So I put some spackle over that, and I just need to paint over this. Should be fine. And then this up here, that mark right there, is from our towel thing slamming into the wall, like when people open the door too hard. So yeah, I have to fix that up. Also, the door has started peeling a lot where the kids touch it all down here. I really should have used, what did I use? I used a semi-gloss for the door, and I should have used the next step up, a gloss, but I didn't because it was very smelly. It was like too smelly to paint with. I didn't want to make the whole house smell bad, so I just used a semi-gloss, but I probably should have used a gloss because the door gets touched all the time. But I'm just gonna go over that real quick. This is just needs to be cleaned. And then maybe the edge of the trim right here, touch that up a little bit because that doesn't look too good. There's also a spot down here where the sink cabinet meets the wall. I'll touch that up with some paint. I had caulk. I had caulked along the bottom of the baseboards, but
show this.
Huh?
Show this.
Okay. But I ended up taking all the caulk off because it was just collecting dust and it was peeling away, and it was just, I thought it looked bad. And this was where I had some caulk at one point, and I don't know, I guess it wrecked the paint. So I'll fix that up. Then right here on the side of the sink cabinet, this is happening. I really don't know how this happened. I guess just like water dripping off of it. This is not a very high quality sink thing. It's like vanity. It's just a one from Home Depot that we bought, and we were planning on just having it be a temporary one, but it ended up being the one that we used forever. Like we never got a new one. But yeah, it's just like particle board underneath here, so it's not that great. But I think I'll take some white paint that I have and see if I can go over that a little bit, and then right here needs to be painted over. And then when I have the trim paint out, I'll probably just touch up right here too, because again, the wall got like, it's worn out from like, you know, everybody touching it, just like Noah just did. So for the playroom, what do I need to do in here? I have some paint touch-ups I need to do. There's some pencil marks on the wall for when I was hanging this curtain rod, so I gotta paint over that. There's more over here. That will be really easy. And there's spots over here that I have spackled over and I've sanded. I just need to paint. That was where an old curtain rod was that fell out, and then Greg put up a new one and moved it up higher. But I have to fix up those patches there. That right there. And then the other big spot is right up here, and this was from, oh man, I just remembered I have to do Madison's room too. Madison's room has the same thing because this is from when they had to cut into the ceiling and the wall, I guess, when we had you know, the ceiling lights installed, because there were no lights in this room, like any of the rooms. It was just floor lamps. So I have to fix that up. That's gonna suck. I really don't want to do that. It's almost done. I started, I just never finished it because I always like work on things in like short little spurts and I can never finish anything. And then have the closet. I took the closet doors down because they were breaking. They were just like not even on the track anymore. They were always falling off. So one day I just got tired of them and took them out and threw them away. So now we have no closet doors. So I don't know what we're gonna need to do with this, if we're gonna have to like put doors up or if we can just leave it like this. I don't know. And then here is a spot on Madison's ceiling. It's like much bigger than the one in the playroom. But I think, again, I started fixing it up over there, but I never finished, so I gotta do this, and I really don't want to. It's gonna suck. Anyway, that's it for Madison's room. I think that's the only thing we need to do in there. Alright, now on to the living room. There's not much to do in here besides like a declutter and all that, but I'm doing that in every room. There's some spackling on the wall here from when I had like a different sign hanging up here, and I took it down because I got tired of it, and then had to patch up all the holes from when I hung it up. So all of that still needs to be touched up.
I would like letters.
Well, you know, sanded and painted over. And there's also this little spot right here, and this whole seam where the wall meets, where it's just like, you know, the house is old, so it's just like falling apart. I don't know what to do with that. What do I do with it, guys? Now for the basement, I'm not really doing anything. I'm not fixing anything up. I'm not painting anything. We're just clearing out. Like, Greg is working on the basement. I know this looks absolutely horrible right now, but a lot of it is just empty boxes or boxes. It's just a lot of boxes with little things in them. Yeah, but I got him that bin. He's already filled that bin up. This is another bin he's gonna put stuff in. He'll probably need to get a couple more bins, and then all this stuff is gonna be gone into a storage unit, so the basement should look a lot better by the time we list the house. Hopefully he can get that done soon. But yeah, I'm not doing any like fixing up down here. It's just a basement. I mean, we'll probably put the ceiling tiles back on. We have some of them moved out of the way, like this one, because the hose shut off or something is up there, so. This morning we had this pipe fixed too. It was leaking over here somewhere. This is like the water coming into the house, and we're lucky that it was leaking in like an easy spot, because there's a, like, if it's leaking past a certain point, and then that means the plumber would have to go outside and like dig in the ground, and it's just like a lot of work, and it would probably cost a lot more. So we're lucky that it was leaking where it was. And yeah, plumber came today. He fixed that up, so that is good, because we definitely would have needed to have that fixed to sell the house. So, and that was the only plumbing issue we needed to have, or we needed to have fixed. So okay, it's a couple hours later. I had to wait till Paisley woke up to come upstairs and show you around upstairs what I have to do up here. Where are you? There you are. There's a couple things I need to do in my room. One thing is that hole in the wall right there. I need to fix that somehow. That was caused by me when we first moved in, not realizing that when you open the closet door all the way, well, you can't open it all the way because it hits the ceiling. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, I gotta fix that up. Also, I might do a little bit of touch-up painting. When Greg painted the room, he used a paint sprayer, and we didn't really know how to use it yet. It was kind of we were just testing it out, and he got some overspray onto the ceiling, so I might fix that up a little bit over there, but I'm definitely gonna fix it up over here, because this kind of looks like a water spot, like a leak, but it's not, it's paint. So I'm gonna fix that. Greg also has to put the closet doors back on, which we had to take the doors off when we got the carpet put in, because the doors were too long then, or like too tall with the carpet. So we've had no closet doors for 4 years, but now that we're gonna sell the house, Greg's gonna put the closet doors up. So maybe I'll be able to enjoy our bedroom with closet doors on it for like a couple days. Wait! Noah was just scared of weird noises from the toilet because the water got shut off before when the plumber was here, and I guess the toilet was making some weird noise when I flushed it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the closet doors. I'm going to, I guess, fix this curtain rod somehow, or like straighten it out. It's just one of those like $2 cheap ones from, Walmart. But it's been working. It was fine. It's just that the kids climb up on here and they play. Oh, you want to get out? Okay. They play hide and seek in the curtains, and then they yank on it, and so now it's all bent. So I'll fix that. And then in this bathroom upstairs, this is the one that I was saying in my other video that I was thinking about painting, but I decided not to. We have this lovely flower vase mural here that I've been wanting to paint over the whole time we've lived in this house, but I just never got to it. I just never got to this room. I did take down the border at the top because I was going to paint, but then I decided not to. So now the border is gone. And that is nicer, because it was falling down and stuff and didn't look very good. I mean, that doesn't look very good either, but whatever. They can, who knows. Whoever buys this house might gut this bathroom. I'm going to hang up a towel rod or something. I actually have one that we never use. It's like a stick-on one. So I might just stick that up over here just so we can take this down, because this was my solution when we moved in, because these things were here where there used to be, these like old-timey towel rods, but the bar was not there. It was just these things, and so I had a tension rod, and I duct taped it, or I used masking tape, taped it up there, and it stayed up here for 4 years. It just broke here a couple months ago, so. And another thing I need to do in here is put the piece of baseboard back here. I don't remember why I took it off. I think I took it off when I was maybe going to paint in here, and I was going to paint the baseboard, but then I just never painted and never painted the baseboard either. So I'm going to put the baseboard back on, and that will make this look much nicer. Alright, so this is the boys' room, which I really don't have to do anything in because I just finished painting this room not that long ago, so it's all fixed up pretty much. I might see if I could clean up the inside of the closet door a little bit because that just looks awful. Yeah, might see if I can do something with that. Maybe put a quick coat of paint or something on there. And the only other thing I need to do is nail this in. This was never attached, the windowsill thing. It's always just been loose, so I will just nail that in so it doesn't move. That'll be nicer. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the boys' room. Their room is the nicest room, I think, right now. So that is all the rooms in the house and everything that I think I should probably do before we list it. Or maybe we can just list it and I don't even know. I should probably do all this stuff before we list the house, right? But it kind of feels like a lot. Like it didn't seem like that much, but as I just went through the house and I was like looking at everything, I was like, I don't know. It's not big things, it's just like a bunch of little things and I don't have time to do them. I think I'm gonna end up doing this stuff mostly at night because there's a lot of painting involved and yeah, I need to do that at night when the kids are sleeping. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it would be fun, just something really different because we don't list our house every day. This is a whole new thing that we're gonna go through. So anyway, that is it. Leave me your feedback in the comments. What you think? Am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough? I really don't think I'm not doing enough because when we bought this house, or like when we were house hunting, like none of the houses were very nice. Like none of them were like perfect, none of them were clean, none of them were like staged or like looked like they really did anything besides like make their beds for people to come walk through. I think there was even one we saw where like the bed wasn't even made. So I don't know how it is in your area, but around where we are, the houses that we looked at, like it wasn't like people went crazy to really make their houses look like the best one. It was like people just like picked up a little bit and that was it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a sunflower in the comments if you're here at the end and I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye.